Hey guys, what's going on? I wanted to just do this little intro clip to tell you that the lesson you're about to see is from my Drumming Fundamentals course, and I'm going to be releasing these lessons throughout these next weeks. This is one of the older courses. It's been around there for a while, and it's perfect for beginners, and I was thinking I want to make this available to everybody, and all the beginners that are just starting out on the drums should watch this. It's just so valuable. So if you enjoy this lesson, the only thing I would ask you to do is give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new to the channel. We got tons more content coming your way just like this. See you soon. Hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for joining me on the next lesson here, and we're looking at beginner fills. Not just boring beginner fills, these are actually super useful and essential fills to know. The first fill we're going to look at is an extremely famous fill. Chances are you've heard it before. A lot of people teach it the same way, and I believe it's a very effective method when you use a phrase that sounds like the fill itself. So we would use a set of words to describe the way the fill sounds. So this one is called Pat Boone, Debbie Boone. Now you can see by the syllables and the way it breaks up, it has a rhythm to it. Pat Boone, Debbie Boone. Okay? Really easy to remember. That's why I like using that method. So this one's called Pat Boone, Debbie Boone, and it's the perfect fill for this next step in the beginner course because we're combining eighth notes and 16th notes together. We did some real basic stuff with a quarter note fill, an eighth note fill, very straightforward and basic. Now we're going to start getting a little bit more musical and incorporate the quarter notes, eighth notes, and 16th notes together. So let me set the context here. One measure, 4/4 time. This fill is a half measure. We're starting it on the second half, so we're starting it on the 3. So now let's count it out before we pick up the sticks. Look at the sheet music below. We have resting on beat 1 and 2. Like we said, 3 and 4 and. Those are the notes that we are playing. That is where the fill lands. So we got 3 and 2 eighth notes, and then 4 and 2 16th notes followed by one last eighth note. Okay? So Pat Boone, Debbie Boone. The way we're going to execute this on the toms, you can do this different ways. I think the most natural way to do this is to play right, 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 left, right. You can alternate it right, left, right, but when you're playing it on the drums, I find it's more comfortable to just move my right hand from the snare to the tom. So we got first note, middle line of the measure, snare. Next note, second eighth note is going to be on the top of the line. So what's that? That's showing it's going higher. It's going on the high tom, the rack tom. So we're going to play right, right up on the rack tom. Then we got 2 16th notes, right? Both on the center snare line. Right, left. Okay, a quick right, left. And then the last note, lower note on the floor tom here, and that's going to be with your right hand. Okay, so now let's pick up the sticks and play it together. We're going to set the metronome nice and slow, and we're going to be looping it, okay? We're repeating it every time. Just get familiar with the motion, and let's play it together. So now, let's put it in a groove context and finish it off nicely. Okay, so we're gonna play a 1.5 measures of groove. Why do I say 1.5? Because the first half of this measure is time. So we're gonna groove that part too and execute the fill on 3. Okay, you know what to do. Basic eighth note groove. Let's have some fun. Here we go. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this lesson. So you learned a famous fill. It's extremely essential. It's extremely practical. It's a lot of fun, and it's easy. So make sure you practice it a lot, get it down, and I'm going to see you on the next lesson. We got, in this little series of fills, we got 2 more to learn that are very similar and very practical, just like this one. Super fun and easy to play, and you can carry it years and years down the line. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Take care.